Down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Up the middle, it's Marks. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Texans first down.
Marks now on 1st and 10. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Stroud looking to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
There's Goff. We'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
We'll get this up to about the 44. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now give to Gibbs, running left. And some room to work. Pushing his way through. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 56 yards. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
The try here for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They run straight ahead with Marks. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Texans first down.
Once more with Marks. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
18. What's up?
First carry for Nick Chubb. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Now Stroud. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 1.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Marks. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 8-yard line.
The handoff, it's Marks. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Woody Marks taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after 1. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To get this one across the 35. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. It's complete to Williams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he's going to have a Lions first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good. For the Lions.
Here's Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 46 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, Marks breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. He'll swing this out to Marks. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Ric Flair.
Goff looking to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Stroud working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face a third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. He's got Higgins over the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the give, here's Marks. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Marks. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
1st and goal, Houston.
They'll run with Chubb. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Goff. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Goff. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He's airing it out for Williams. And this throw will be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. In the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. A good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
And it'll be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
Texans 16.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
The Texans first down.
Stroud. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
up the middle. It's Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And the Texans first down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Jordan down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A 7-yard pickup.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans